Respected dear friends, just two more slokas for us to conclude Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter. Every day this way, spending half an hour, 40 minutes in front of you and reflecting on Bhagavad Gita, Hanuman Chalisa, Bhaja Govindam, now onwards, that ACHYUTHA and some common sense thought. It is so delightful because it is adding up to my own information to transform myself also to be a better human being. First for myself, then also to the world at large. So I really welcome you. I appreciate you. I really congratulate your efforts and thank you for giving me this opportunity. And wish and pray this way, your heart filled with jnanam and bhakti, heart with the bhakti, head with the jnanam, filled, may you become a beautiful personality for your own success and joy and an asset to the world everywhere. Wherever you go, you must be invited, called, welcomed, knowing your goodness, grandness, greatness, glory, not only having knowledge, but also having maturity, when to use it, when not to. Not only having the ability to love, but when and how that love has to be expressed or not. In this maturity, may you perform every moment of life for getting applause from your own inner bosom, also from the world around. There lies the fulfillment of human being. For doing so or while doing so, outside any profession is okay. Whichever the profession you are, as a human being with knowledge and devotion and love, if you live well, you're already successful. So Bhagavan gives profession, Bhagavan also gives the knowledge to live life professionally. So the professionalism in the profession, professionalism in the life, when both are learned and practiced, you'll really enjoy life. And life is to be happy. Life is not happy in getting the objects of the world. That is the very lowest fellows who have not opened their intellect for these higher understandings and higher ways of living. है ना? लेकिन किसके लिए है वो नौकरी है रोड पे पत्थर तोड़ना या रोड डालना the one who has not studied the higher sciences and who has not become a technician or technologist or the scientist or etc. We are not belittling his work. It's okay. It is also required in the world. But then he is at that level, is fit for that only. In the same way, those who are not equipped to Gita Jnanam, for them the world and worldly objects and indulgences in them may be a source of happiness. But for you and I who are studying Shastras, see the values, the knowledges, the devotions, the higher ambition, spiritual, helping others, these must be the goals, not indulgences. That's a बहुत छोटा level है. So especially this one. Allowing the Lord and Guru to give us that jnanam or all the information knowledge, transform yourself accordingly and live a few beautiful, fruitful, fulfilling life. And who can do it for me? Nobody can do. My Guru may explain to me how to, I have to do. So who can do it for you? Nobody. I may talk to you with the help of Gita and all the gods. But doer is you only. So wish you all the best. Your outer heat, summer, inner heat of your what is the energies. Make right use of them by taking up such good undertakings and projects in which you are able to serve others. As a spiritual seeker, serving others should be a first thing. As a spiritual seeker, serving others with love and selflessness and egolessness is second thing. As a spiritual seeker, knowing that all are your own self, therefore loving and expressing your love through service are the signs of a spiritual evolutionary person. So jnana bhi ho, prem bhi ho, seva bhi ho. Jnanam in the buddhi that all are same God, prema in the mana because therefore I love all, seva through our hands and legs. This is true fulfillment. Again, for expressing that, any profession, you may be politician, doctor, lawyer, how does it matter? देखो जो सेवा करता है, प्रोफेशन कुछ है तो क्या फर्क पड़ेगा। सो टू जो सेल्फिश है, एरोगेंट फेलो, उसके लिए भी प्रोफेशन कुछ भी है तो क्या, ही विल बी रेचेड फेलो ओनली। Okay, now welcome. Today also like every day as we from yesterday reversed our topics. First we will be studying Bhagavad Gita. Today is the last but one shloka, 29th, very sublime. Bhagavan says, taken my support through the Gita knowledge, okay, who try to put efforts, then they will know me. They will know me in all way, in all aspects. Having known me, they get liberated from the bondage of birth, old age, death, etc. So when you know the Lord, Lord is everywhere, and that is me, and that Lord is birthless, changeless, old ageless, deathless. Therefore, when I know the Lord, I know me. Lord is birth, death, changeless. Therefore, I am also so. Therefore, where is the death and birth to me? They are to the body, not to me. That knowing that I am unborn, undying being is called liberation. So moksha means jara marana se moksha. That will happen when we discover ourselves to be the Lord. That Lord is Krishna Tattva only. But that is what is taught in Gita throughout. So taking the help of the God means taking the help of the Gita and other Shastra Jnanam. Know the God. When you know Him as yourself. When you know Him as yourself, as the Lord is birth, death, changeless, and immortal, we also discover that. That we discover, then it is not to me. What? Bandhanam, moksham, or janma maranam is not. So it's a very, very powerful, important shloka, a little higher to your age, but catchable to your divak. You, the youngsters, are very sharp nowadays, intelligent also, even if nobody agrees, you think. So you can catch this point. Let us do that first, followed by it a common sense thought. That also it is important today. And in our chanting learning, we started yesterday Achyutha Ashtakam. Two we have learned. Today let us see one or two. एक दो हुआ तो दो, नहीं तो एक हम सीखेंगे. Like that 6-7 days one stotram. So in that way some 4-5 stotram पढ़ेंगे. Then let's see what the Lord gives us. Thank you. Let us start. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. ॐ नमो वेङ्कटेशाय पुरुषाय महात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः. ॐ विना वेङ्कटेशन्ननाथो ननाथः सदा वेङ्कटेशं स्मरामि स्मरामि. हरे वेङ्कटेश प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रियं वेङ्कटेश प्रयच्छ प्रयच्छ. Like this some shlokas every day we are chanting. Now let us do our Bhagavad Gita, 29th shloka. So chanting like every day 4 times, word to word meaning, then total meaning of sentence, then what is the knowledge Lord is conveying, how much we can as a youth use it for our outer life success, if not at least spiritual message. So be with me. Now, those who are regular might have got an idea of to how to study Gita, how to learn the knowledge, and how that should be helping in our spiritual evolution, so to worldly successes. Let us start. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Gita Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः ज्ञान विज्ञान योगः। श्री भगवानुवाच अथ एकोनत्रिंशः श्लोकः। 1 + 30 एक ऊनत्रिंश। त्रिंश is 30, una is less, eka means 1. So 1 + 30 is 29. 29th shloka 4 times. Shri Bhagavanuvacha, Shri Bhagavanuvacha, Jara Marana Mokshaya, Jara Marana Mokshaya, Jara Marana Mokshaya, Jara Marana Mokshaya, Mam Ashritya Yatantiye, Mam Ashritya Yatantiye, Mam Ashritya Yatantiye, माम आश्रित्य यदन्ति ये, ते ब्रह्म तद्विदुः कृत्स्नम्, ते ब्रह्म तद्विदुः कृत्स्नम्, ते ब्रह्म तद्विदुः कृत्स्नम्, ते ब्रह्म तद्विदुः कृत्स्नम्, अध्यात्मं कर्म चाखिलम्, अध्यात्मं कर्म चाखिलम्, अध्यात्मं कर्म चाखिलम्, अध्यात्मं कर्म चाखिलम्। Together 2 times. श्री भगवानुवाच जरामरणमोक्षाय माम् आश्रित्य यतन्ति ये, ते ब्रह्म तद्विदुः कृत्स्नम्, अध्यात्मं कर्म चाखिलम्। अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच जरामरणमोक्षाय माम् आश्रित्य यतन्ति ये, ते ब्रह्म तद्विदुः कृत्स्नम्, अध्यात्मं कर्म चाखिलम्। जरामरणमोक्षाय माम् आश्रित्य यतन्ति ये, ते ब्रह्म तद्विदुः कृत्स्नम्, अध्यात्मं कर्म चाखिलम्। That's it. Now, one by one words meaning, connection of this with the initial topic of this chapter, total meaning. Simple literal meaning is Jara Marana Mokshaya. Jara is old age, Marana is death. Generally, they come to the body. So, Jara Marana Moksha means freedom from the Jara Marana. In that, always you have to add another thing that is called Janma. So, Janma, Jara, Marana. इससे मोक्ष पाने के लिए Mokshaya, for the sake of liberation from birth, old age, and diseases, death. Birth and disease you have to add. So birth, old age, disease, death, janma, jara, roga, mrityu. Mokshaya, if you want to transcend it, ये नहीं आना है आपको, ऐसा चाहते हो तो remember, as a body you can't avoid them. You only have to discover yourself to be that which has not got all these four. That is Paramatma only. Okay, so Jara Marana Mokshaya, for freedom from the birth, old age, disease, and death, Mam Ashritya, taking my support. Yatanti ye, whoever try hard. Te, those people. Three things. One, Brahma tad viduhu kritsnam. They will know that Tat Brahma completely. Second, Adhyatmam. Whatever is there in them as the self, that also you know, they know. Karma cha akhilam. And what is the karma that Ishvara is doing, other jivas are doing, I am doing, and its consequences. That clarity will come. By that, karma is known, so its limitations are known. We are not involved in that. Adhyatma, I am not a jiva, I know that I am the self. And outside, Brahma, Tadvidu Krishnam, everything is that Brahman alone, that you know. So in these three happening, everything is Brahman. I am not Jiva, but I am Atman. This Atma and Brahma is one. Same Atma is there everywhere, in everyone. That also is Brahman. Therefore, I and everyone and Brahman, one without second. Then the karma are only when I am not the spiritual self, when I consider myself to be a specified individual, when I identify with the body, then I do karma and that karma phala binds me. When I know that, I will give it up. So the meaning of karma viduhu, adhyatmam viduhu, brahma viduhu. Viduhu means know. They know the karma limitations. They know themselves not as jiva or deha, but they know themselves as self. So to the whole world, they take it or know it as the Brahman only. When these three are done, jara marana moksha happens. Because when I discover I am the Brahman or self, which is not like Sharira Manabuddhi, it is neither born, nor growing, nor changing, nor dying. This is the knowledge said in the earlier slokas chapters. In the here, next chapter, continuously it will be told. This is called as Tattva Jnanam, Atma Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam, ityad. But for this, two things are important. One is Mam Ashritya, second Yatanti Ye. So those who do the take the Ashraya or support of me. What is the meaning of taking support of the Lord? Are these 7, 8 things. First support of the Lord is accepting that Lord is there, let us say in the form of Krishna, because Krishna Bhagavan is the Lord here. You are Rama Bhakta or Rama. Second ashraya is doing upasana of the Lord. In that sankalpa is for jara marana moksha. Bhagavan, enough of this body identity and born, growing, becoming old, getting deceased and dying. In between some pleasures here and there as karma phala, but they never give me satisfaction. I want to free from jara marana. Jara marana includes janma and also roga. So janma, jara, roga, marana, mrityu. That should be there. That maturity should come. Okay, again and again I am born in different bodies and again becoming old, diseased and dying. I don't want this. With this sankalpa, first thing of Mama Ashritya, taking the Ashraya of the God means first believing in his presence. Second is doing his upasana. While doing upasana, if you ask for anything other than Jara Marana Moksha, like I want to be going to Swarga, I want to get this or that things, all of that the Lord will fulfill when you do the upasana. But again, in and through all that, Jara Marana you can't avoid. Even Brahmadeva also become Jara old. He will also will have to drop his Brahma Swarup, Brahma Tattva. Again, he'll have to be born somewhere unless he himself discovers the Brahma Jnana. Clear? Everyone have to become old and die if you seek anything other than Paramatma. Okay? So first we have believed in the presence of God. Second, we need upasana. Third, upasana में संकल्प होता है ना, what for you are doing it. एप्लीकेशन है, यू राइट ए लेटर टू योर बॉस. ऐसा नहीं लिखते बॉस कुछ नहीं, ऐसे टाइम पास के लिए मैं आपको लिख रहा हूँ, कोई वादा नहीं, आप बुरा मत मानना. ऐसा थोड़ी लिखते हैं. यू राइट आई हैव टू वांट ए हॉलीडे और आई वांट ए एलटीसी फॉर ट्रैवल और आई वांट सम मनी फ्रॉम माय पेंशन. कुछ तो कंटेंट होगा. So to there is a sankalpa in puja of God. That is for jara marana moksha. Not for anything else. If anything you do the puja for, that will come to you. But that for enjoying that, you have to born in any human body or animal body. They become jara and varna. You suffer it. The fear of death, fear of old age, fear of disease. That's called samsara. So sankalpa ho gaya. Now third, when we have done puja for this, the jara marana moksha will happen only when we discover ourselves as the jara marana rahita paramatma. How do we discover? It just doesn't happen. Therefore, there are sequence of steps. First one, as a result of this upasana, the Lord sends a guru in our life. Which guru? There are millions of gurus are there. You call your friend also, "Arey guru idhar aa rahe." You can call your servant also, time pass ke liye guru. There may be thousands of gurus in world. Everybody is a guru who teaches us anything. Generally, गुकार तो गुरु का नाम शब्द तो गुकारश्च अंधकारश्च रुकारश्च निरोधकः अंधकारे निरोधित्वात् गुरुरित्यभिधीयते. There is a definition for the word guru, the one who removes the ignorance, that's called guru. So you have a guru for physics, chemistry, maths. You have a guru for cycling, driving, swimming. You have a guru for the arts and talents, etc. You have guru for चोरी कैसे करें, कैसे बचें. You have a guru for cricket. You have guru for झूठ कैसे बोलना. You have guru, how to become terrorist, there are gurus. How to become Naxalites, there are gurus. But whenever you use the word guru in spiritual parlance, you have to add a word called satu. Therefore, we are not going to a guru, but we are going to Satguru. Satguru is the one who teaches the Sad Vastu. Sad means eternal, permanent. That's Bhagavan. तो सतरूप भगवान को बताने वाला ही सदगुरु है. सदगुरु सतरूप भगवान को बताने वाला संघ ही सत्संग है. ओके. एंड सदरूपी भगवान को बताने वाला ही सदग्रंथ है. सदरूपी भगवान को दिलवाने वाला ही सत साधना है. So Sat Guru, Sat Shastra, Sat Sangam, and Sat Sadhana. Only when the Sat is there in it. Otherwise, only Guru. Like on TV, hundreds of people talk so many things. Hundreds are, thousands are there. Everybody can talk like I do it. But among them, maybe all are Gurus. But how many are Satguru? Teaching the truth or reality by studying Geetha or Upanishads. वेरी फ्यू होंगे. बाकी सब एवरीथिंग दे टीच, उपासना करो, ये मिलेगा, वो करो, मिलेगा. दे ऑल आर डेफिनेटली ट्रू, बट दे नॉट परमानेंट. दैट ऑल्सो ट्रू. तो दे लीव अस इन द सूप. दैट ऑल्सो ट्रू. बट सत ब्रह्म सत वस्तु, व्हेन यू गेन इट, इट इज परमानेंट गेन. Therefore, it will not be a loss, or you will not be reverted back to zero level. Therefore, सतगुरु से सद्वस्तु को सत्शास्त्र पढ़कर सत्संग में सत साधना करते हुए हमको उपयोग करना है. So, first believing in God, that's called Mamashritya. Second, doing Upasana with Sankalpa, Mamashritya. Third, Guru, Bhagavan sends a Satguru in our life who teaches Sat Shastra like Geetha or Upanishad. Then that Guru will teach us what is the ultimate truth or reality and what is the position of the world. The position of the world is like a wave. The position of the reality like the water. So water is real, waves are superimposed. So to Paramatma is real, whole world is unreal, imaginary, projected. So this thing you will 100 times tell, you have to do 1000 times listening and contemplation, then you understand. That is also called Mama Sritya. Then that truth which is in your own cave of heart in the form of Satchit Ananda with all details, the Guru will explain. Understanding it and deeply on the seat of contemplation, transcending your sharira, your prana, your mana, buddhi, discovering him. When you do that, I am that self, I am not body. Body will have jara varanadi, I am not body, therefore they don't belong to me. Thus jara varana moksha, by knowing our essential self, will happen. But all that will happen with two things. One, Mama Ashritya. Mama Ashritya means support of all these things you take. Most important than this is the second one, Yatanti. So in this, everything should be done with our own due efforts. With loving due efforts, when you do, then it will happen. So believing the God accidentally will not happen. That is a Mama Ashritya first step. Yatanti, you have to try to believe in Him, put the effort. So to doing the second step of Upasana, that is second point of Mama Ashritya. It doesn't happen accidentally. Yatanti, you have to do the Upasana with Sankalpa. So too, when the Guru comes in our life, Guru will not come and say, "Arey bhai, tera Guru mujhe pakad." No. We have to do the yatna to believe in Him as good Guru and surrendering to Him, serving Him, then making Him accept us. After that, when the Guru teaches Tattvavidya Brahma Vidya, unless we ask and that effort we put, He will not tell. Even after asking, when He tells, again the yatanti we have to do to catch all the knowledge, like you are doing now in the Gita class. After that, contemplating on that knowledge, knowing the truth to be this and the whole world to be untrue, pakka. This all yatnam we have to do. Finally, on the seat of meditation, becoming very deeper, subtler, introverted, crossing all the layers of gross and subtler and causal. When you reach the self, that also is effort. So, in this way, when you do, with the sankalpa of moksha called as Jaravarna Mokshaya, we take the support of the Lord Mama Sritya with all these steps. Yatanti, in these steps, the one is putting efforts. What will happen to them? Three things will come to them which give the moksha. One is Te Brahma Tad Viduhu Krutsanam. They know that everything is Brahman. Krutsanam means everything. Tad Brahma means that Brahman. They mean those people. Vidu means they will come to know. They will discover by the guidance of Guru that everything is Brahman. Everything is Brahman. What about me? Adhyatmam cha. The self also is Brahman. So Te Brahma Tad Viduhu Krutsanam. Adhyatmam. That same Brahman is there inside me also. Third one is what? Akhilam. Sorry, karma chakila means what? From this standpoint, the position of all the karma, which are not required at all, they may give the outer karma phala but not moksha. This is known. Then he will not do any karma for karma phala. Through him, some action may happen in the for the blessing of the world as ordained by the God. Otherwise, he will not be a kami to do a karma to get a karma phala to become a bhokta by doing the karma as a karta. Again, I am a karma phala asakta. Then I do the karma by becoming karta. When the karma phala comes, I enjoy it and I become bhokta. He is called samsari jiva. That person who discovers the self, he will understand limitation of karma and karma phala. He will not go for it too. Therefore, karmas are dropped, jiva bhava gone, and atma bhava came. Whole world is known as Brahman. Now remember how the Gita 7th chapter started. Jnanam teham savijnanam idam vakshami. Is it not? Before that, Maya Asakta Mana Partha Yogam Yunjanadashraya Asamshayam Samagram Mam Yathagnyasys. Okay? I'll tell you about myself completely doubtlessly. I'll tell you Jnanam also and the practices also to reach me. If you follow that, moksha will come to you. Yajnatva nahi abhuya anyat jnatam abhuya avashishyate. There is nothing to be known, nothing to be gained after knowing me or gaining me. Now, whole Gita 7th chapter वही तो बताया. First Bhagavan sa apara prakriti, then para prakriti jiva bhuta. Then through them I only am the creator, maintainer, sustainer, dissolver. Then I am aloof from them when all that is happening. That me, if you have to know, you have to do practice of me. Therefore, the 14 of the practices are told. Rasoham apsukaunte and all. While doing it, it becomes difficult because the Trigunatmika Jagat we are lost in. That's called Maya. Then when you do the worship of me, I'll remove the curtain of Maya. Then you dance in Maya. It's no more a difficult thing. Then again, it is said, who doesn't surrender me are Dushkruti Ityadi. Who surrendered me are Sukruti, etc. That is what is topic developed. Again, in them, the Jnani is greater than everyone. Then in this way, after many, many lives you do, the Jnani reaches me. Then still a question came, why others don't do even though knowing the God gives liberation? Why are we not trying? Kama istai hrutagnyana. Because of the desires, this knowledge of God is rooted away. Then we go for that desire fulfillment to different demigods. Bhagavan there said ki even the Shraddha to do worship of those gods and the phala from that gods is given by me only. Yo yo yam yam tarum bhaktaha. Satya Shraddhaya Rukta Tasya Radhamyate Lavate cha tatak kaman mayaiva. But antavattu phalam tesham. Their result is endful. Therefore, those who worship gods, they get those results. Those who worship or meditate on me, they reach me. I am permanent, they are not permanent. Devan Deva Ijvayanti Mad Bhakta Yanti. Then he expresses anguish. Ki avyaktam vyaktim apanna mam manyante abuddhaya. They, because I just manifested as human being, they think that I am a human being. In that way, they deal with me. Thus, they insult me also. And they don't know me as divine. Therefore, they don't get benefit out of me. Param bhava majananta mama avyam anuttamam. See, all this about Bhagavan only, Jnanam, Vijnanam. What he promised is going on telling. So as a scholarly person, as a PhD researching person, if you study these shlokas, भगवान के बारे में ज्ञान विज्ञान संशय रहित समग्र रूप से जो कृष्ण भगवान ने प्रॉमिस किया, that is what is given. Then Bhagavan says, ना हम प्रकाश सर्वे से योग माया समावृता. Therefore, मूढ़ोयम ना विजानाति लोको माम अजव्यम. Then Bhagavan said there, Vedaham samadhitani vartamanani. I, because I am beyond Maya, I know everything about me and you, others don't know. Again, another problem was raised, because we are in the delusion of the pairs of duality, we are lost because of Ichcha and Dvesha. Therefore, we are in delusion, we are not able to surrender to God, nor Maya going away, nor we are able to know the God as our own self and the self of the whole world. Therefore, the moksha is not coming. Now in this sloka, yesterday we saw, Yesham, of whomever, Antagatam Papam, Jananam Punya Karmanam. Through Punya Karma, the one who has removed all the Papa from inside, he will get a guru, he get the knowledge, he will be freed from the delusion of Dvandva, then he becomes a devotee of mine. This is how the whole knowledge. You have to study Chesat Bar. A small mathematical problem or a puzzle also needs sometimes hours together to focus. Then the sublime Gita Jnanam, for which we are far away because we were never taught such way of thinking in any of our education system or at home or in society or clubs or friend circle. So this knowledge needs 100 times. Like I know English, Hindi because they're our languages, Hindi etc. But then suddenly Germany, foreign language मुझे सीखना है, तो बोलना है, तो how much I have to go through right from first alphabets and words and the grammar and then vocabulary and using it. So you and I also need to spend time for Gita. Then the deeper things are understandable. What I know out of the 10% I am telling you. Out of that even 1% you understand, you are beginning to. Especially such subtle topics which are talking about liberation, bondage. You are interested in your worldly successes that anyway we taught you through the first 6 chapters. आगे भी आता रहेगा, वो भी हम बताएंगे. हो गया. Now this today's shloka was, whoever are trying their best by taking my support in all these forms for the one result of Jara Varana Moksha, I will come to them in the form of Guru. When they put the effort to listen from the Guru, the Jnanam, then the Jnana, the meditation will happen. Then they will discover me as themselves. Then Jara Varana Moksha happens. And what is the discovery? Brahma Tadvidu Krusnam. Everything. Krishna is everything. To be Tat Brahma is the outer name and form, but it is Brahma only. Like in a one drop also there is a water. In a one small spoon also there is a water. In a tumbler also there is a water. In the well also there is water. In any of the lakes also there is water. Even in the river there is water. Huge looking ocean also, one water only. Knowing the water in the ocean is Brahma Tadvidu Krishna. Then the Adhyatmamcha means knowing the water in the drop or the wave is called as knowing the Paramatma in our own self. Then what is the Karma Chakiram? Two, three things. First of all, I need not do karma, otherwise I'll be caught up in. Second, through me the karma may be happening for the sake of world. Third, Lord alone is doing karma. Fourth, it is not called as a karma because Lord is not a karta or bhokta. Then if it's not a karma, what it is? Leela. The whole world is play of God, just to play you also. You are given a student job, play that game. Then you'll be given a naukri wala job, karo wo bhi play. Then you'll be given a husband or wife job, and do it. As a parent's job, do it. क्या problem है? Bhagwan is giving, you are doing it. You are not there to gain something or lose something. Like I am doing Gita. Bhagwan gave this job. It's not mine thing. I have nothing to gain or lose from it. I am doing the karma as given by him himself. In fact, he only is working through me. Therefore, these Gita lectures neither give me punya nor papa nor naraka or swarga. I am not doing it for that purpose. So, in this way, karma cha akhilam. The purpose of the karma, the meaning of karma, who is the doer of karma, what is the karma phala, whom it touches, all that also you will know. When you hold on to the Guru sent by me, and when you worship me, I will send the Guru. You will worship me when you believe me and when you know my powers. All these are called Mama Shritya and Yatanti. Your goal should be Jara Marana Moksha. And the beginning of this chapter is Jnanam Vijnanam. It is concluding with Jnanam Vijnanam. There are also Asamshayam Samagram. These are also Asamshayam Samagram. Doubtless and complete. So 2, 3, 4, 5 बार सुनना है आपको. Little more simpler than Canon. I don't know if I try, I can put it. But very simply only we explain. Okay, just listen 3, 4 times, you get it. Now let us chant this mantra only 2 times. Sri Bhagavanuvāca Jara Marana Mokshaya Mam Ashritya Yatantiye Te Brahma Tadviduh Krutsnam Adhyatmam Karma Chakilam. Again, Sri Bhagavanuvāca Jara Marana Mokshaya Mam Ashritya Yatantiye Te Brahma Tadviduh Krutsnam Adhyatmam Karma Chakilam. Done. Now let us go for our second topic of common sense thought. Gita ho gaya. And listen to the next also. Don't say Gita sunli ab khatam. Earlier, that's why I was doing those two first, then Gita. So now I'm reversing. So find time and listen all the three. They're all for you only. Okay, in today's common sense thought, the mind's mischief. You know what is that today? Mind's mischief is in poking our nose in so many unwanted things, especially in gathering the unwanted information. Clear? Mind's mischief of making us poke the nose in gathering unwanted information and involving in unwanted activity. 70 to 80% of our day time, our energies, and our mind are spent on that only. And we get new problems which are non existing, along with already existing problems, and we suffer in life. I tell you the answer for this common sense point. What it is, you are a human being, you know what is your identity, then don't you know what to know? Don't you know what to do? So, know what to do and do what you know. Bus. Point one, point two. Point is what? If at all something is to be known by you or something is to be done by you, the Lord will send that information to you. No, the Lord will send that work to you. Wait for it. Already, what work He has given you, do that. No. Why are we poking our nose in every unwanted, unrelated things? Typical example. दो लोग बात कर रहे हैं. You are standing there. एंड एंग्जाइटी इन द माइंड. क्या बात करे, क्या बात करे, क्या बात करे, किसके बारे में, किसके बारे में, क्यों क्यों, इतनी खुजली हो जाती है अंदर. फाइनली तुम आके जब पूछते हो, यार तुम क्या बोल रहे हो, तुम क्या बोल रहे हो. दोस्त फेलो से, यार तेरे को कोई जरूरत नहीं उसको सुनने का, तू चलो जा यहाँ से. देन यू फील सो इंसल्टेड कि मैं जाके पूछा, मेरे को बताया नहीं, अंदर मुझे धक्का भी दिया. अरे बेवकूफ, इफ दे think that it is to be known by you, they themselves will call and tell you, no. The fact that they have not called you, told you, means what? They don't want you to know. Why are you poking? I gave you one powerful example. Now analyze your throughout the day. See, we only are interested in those things which are not interested in us. अभी देखो, कोई चीज जानी है वो पूछेगा आपको, तब बता दो. कोई आपके लाइफ के लिए जरूरत है तो पूछो. लाइक ना, आपका क्या उम्र है, अब क्या उम्र है तो तेरे को क्या फर्क पड़ता है. He is a person, with him some work is there, stick to that work. And also don't tell about you. है कि नहीं, you went to sabji market to buy, so the 30 rupees or 25, whatever the cost, so pay the money and take the object and go. है ना, asking him all the details unwanted and telling your detail also. मैं काबुल में पैदा हुआ था, मेरे दादाजी ना वो बटानी वगैरह वो बेचते थे, फिर हमको वहाँ धक्का मिला वहाँ से, अब इंडिया में टपके. एंड देन फिर तब से लेकर हम उसने पूछा क्या, filling other fellow with our information, other filling our mind with unwanted information is the problem, because of which our mind intellect is so disturbed that exactly what for we have come, what do we have to achieve, for that what to do, in that we are confused. Very subtle, very important thing for the whole life I am telling you. If you are your children, naturally you have a responsibility. Then it is not poking, but it is your duty to ask. बताओ आज दिन भर क्या हुआ? फटाफट. You must know whether he is doing right or wrong. Because that child, when he goes to society as a bad element, you will be punished or blamed or insulted. Therefore, it is not poking, it is necessary. Because it's a responsibility. That is allowed. अब पड़ोस पड़ोस के लड़का आपको क्या लेने देना. अगर वो आके बोलेगा अंकल मैं भी पास हो गया, देन यू कंग्रेचुलेट हिम. यू से वेरी गुड, वेल डन, माय सन आल्सो कंग्रेट, बोथ ऑफ देम मिलकर पढ़ो, अभी एक ही कॉलेज में डालेंगे. दिस आर ऑल मीनिंगफुल डिस्कशंस. एवरी यू जस्ट सी होल डे दैट एंग्जाइटी फॉर अस कि मुझे जानना है और मेरे बारे में सोच रहे होंगे. मेरे, अरे तू के हीरो थोड़ी, हिटलर भी नहीं हो तुम, बटलर भी नहीं हो, व्हाई विल दे टॉक अबाउट यू. But we are always worried anxiety. So mind's mischief of poking the nose in so much of unwanted information, unwanted activity, by which Time, energy is wasted. Chip of the mind also filled. Therefore, no time, no energy, no mind for spiritual learning or any other learnings or doing good in our own given work or profession or even fulfilling our duties. Simple points. You know what to do, do it. Second, if you have to know and do, it will come to you. You wait. If it doesn't come, don't jump into that. Ambitions, inspirations are different. Like civil service is off. It will not come to you. You have to work for it. That is ambition. That is goal. उसको इसको mix-up मत करना. Unwanted information about the people, things, places. Not required यार. और दिमाग को हम भर देते हैं. There is a mischief of the mind. So don't do that one. What is required, let us do it. What is required, let us know that. And if anything to be known, they will tell us. If you have some sympathy, you ask for a minute. Like somebody is very close to you, helped you, heard that health is not good, just ask, भाई कैसे क्या बात है, कोई help चाहिए क्या? It's all formality, it's required. But much more details, who is the doctor, what is the hospital, who are the nurses, who is the compounder, what is the name of medical shop, which is the disease, what medicines are used, which is the disease you may ask. बाकी सब अपना दिमाग इतना ही और उसमें ऐसा खचरा भरोगे then how can this दिमाग study the Gita, study the Upanishads, study the patriotic things? These are not unwanted information then. They're all knowledge, they're all inspirations. They are all putting you on right track. They are very necessary things they are. The bevakufi of mind is doing that which is not required and not doing which is required. So to knowing that which is not required but not knowing which is required. That mischief of the mind we have to correct. So that is today's common sense thought. Ponder over it, think over it, experiment करके देखो दिन भर देखो क्या हो रहा है observe करो introspect करो you will know it. Done. Now let us do our third thing also quickly in our today's schedule. This is ACHYUTHA. Okay. Two we have done. The third one we have to do. Third one also we will do and chant all the three. Third one also do. We do the third one and do it 11 times. And the other two तीनों मिलकर एक बार करेंगे. So that a good practice happens. Now the third mantra of Achyuta Ashtakam is written by Adi Shankar Bhagwan. It is Ki Namaha. It ends with Namaha, means my salutations. Obviously, whom are you saluting in this? It is Achyuta Bhagavan Krishna का है. कृष्ण को ही मैं salute कर रहा हूँ. But throughout this stotra or every shloka, to which Krishna you are saluting, what is his greatness, what is his glory, that is being explained. So, in that way, knowing when you do salutation, your salutation or namaskar or upasana becomes meaningful and from the heart. है ना, like I am invited for a program of felicitating somebody because I am स्वामी they call me. अब जिसको फेलिसिटेट करवा रहे हो मेरे से, स्वामी जी फूल माला उनके गले में डालो, शाल लगा दो, सर पे टोपी लगाओ. But I do it because mechanically you are telling me like a robo. But if you tell me ki what is that person's greatness, why he has, what is the achievements he has done for which you are felicitating, then I also create that bhava and respectfully I will do that, na. In the same way, do namaskar to Krishna. But why? If you know the why, his greatness, his qualities, his great leelas, his love, his power, his kindness, his knowledge, then he becomes worthy of really namaskar to me. Then nobody need to tell me. इसलिए कृष्ण को नहीं जाने तो कृष्ण के प्रति भक्ति नहीं आएगा. अब कृष्ण को जानकर भी कृष्ण को चोर कहने वाले वो नालायक लोग हैं, द अदर रिलीजियंस. दे आर स्टूपिड, डोंट वरी अबाउट देम. You don't know the Krishna is Avatara, Leela is Rahasya, the Jnana given by him, his Darshana given by him to all the Bhakta. These are all infinite things are there. So some are the things told. Now Namaha, Namaskar to that Bhagavan. Why he is to be namaskared or saluted? His greatnesses are said. The shloka is Vishnave Jishnave Shankine Chakrine Rukmini Ragine Janaki Janaye Vallavi Vallabhayarchitayatmane Kamsa Vidvamsine Vamshine Te Namaha. Hey Lord, to you namaskar. It's more vocative. Te Namaha. Salutations to you. First Vishnave. Vishnu means Vyapnoti iti Vishnu. That Vishnu word means the one who is all pervading and thus supporting everything. Naturally, my parents, I salute them because they support me. My teachers I support because they support my education. I salute and respect my boss because he's supporting my naukri and survival. But all of them are supported by the Lord because he is Sarvavyapaka. Therefore, Vishnu being Sarvavyapaka, that Lord I am saluting. Second, Jishnave. Jishnu means what? Always Jayashilaha. Never he becomes lost. He is victorious. जिष्णु जीतते हैं और किस बात का जीत है उनका ओनली इन एस्टैब्लिशिंग गुड एंड धर्म गुडनेस एंड धर्म therefore should we not salute the one who is victorious but victorious of the truthfulness therefore jishnave namaha third shankine the one who has got shankha in his hand panchajanyam through the blowing of that conch he gives both inspiration to his devotees that my lord is coming fear to the enemies or negative people अरे आ रहे हमारी पिटाई होगी in our life whenever we listen from somebody that we are doing something wrong that's not be done we should do right that listening whoever is spoken that words are called shankadwani of the lord whenever little loss occurs in our life because we have not listened what not to be done but still we did there were some small diseases some of the any loss that is the padma touch of the lord because bhagavan has got four things in hand so the shankadwani first he hints through somebody Sparsha with Padma is giving small experience of dukkha to tell us that beta tum galat kar rahe ho. Even then we don't sudhro. Bhagavan has a gada. He gives a big blow. That big blow is at the physical level, big diseases coming, huge monetary loss, somebody is dying. At least that time you turn towards me or do good things, stop bad things. वो भी नहीं सुना गधा then Bhagavan uses chakra in this life your chances are over finished you become buffalo or gada bad from 20-30 lives let me think again to make you human and give you an opportunity I'm just telling the example then the reason why Bhagavan has Shankha Chakra Gada Padma so here Shankine Bhagavan who has got Shankha to alert us like this Gita knowledge is Shankha Dhvani of Lord it's alerting us as a youngsters right now only when you become wise and make your life beautiful it's good Gita or common sense thought, all these texts. So then, so to the Chakrine, the Lord who has got Chakra to finish the enemies and bad people. Then Rukmini Ragine, the one who has got lot of prema to Mother Rukmini, the Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi is the power, Lord is knowledge. Knowledge and power should go together. Like I have a lot of knowledge how to fight a war, but I'm a 90 years old fellow, no power. How can it be helpful? And you being a youngster have lot of power, but dimag nahi hai to, knowledge, then you misuse that power. Therefore, Rukmini Ragini means Lord loves his power, Maya Shakti, who is in the form of Rukmini, and serves the world. Both Krishna and Krishna and Rukmini, Rama and Sita, like mother and father, Shiva and Parvati, they just take care of all of us. Then Janaki Janaye. So, the one who is most जानकी जानिए द हस्बैंड ऑफ जानकी माता राम कृष्ण एक ही विष्णु के अवतार है देन वल्लभी वल्लभाय to that Krishna who is so beloved to all the gopikas. Then Architaya Atmane, then the one who is being worshipped by everyone. Atmane, who is my own self. Kamsa Vidvamsine, who finished the Kamsa. Then Vamshine, the one who has got always the flute in the hands to sing and mesmerize and enchant all. Bhagavan has got three things Vamshi, Murali, and Venu. So that Murali Gana Krishna does for everyone. General. Vamshi he does only for the Gopikas. And Murali Vamshi Venu only for Radha. राधा के लिए वेणु वंशी जो है गोपिकाओं के लिए है द मुरली गानम इज फॉर एवरीबडी इन जनरल सो वंशिने ते नमः द वन हैज गॉट वंशी इन द हैंड and goes on singing that Gana. Vamshi को बोलते जाओ Vam Shivam 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 it becomes Shivam. Shiva is auspiciousness. So Bhagavan sings the song of auspiciousness through the flute. And the flute is said to be the individual you and I who has emptiness in him. Like the flute is empty with 9 holes or 8 holes, Lord sings his song through that. So therefore empty thyself, let me fill you. You empty yourself and let me sing my song through you. That is what the lesson learned from a flute. That's why Lord keeps the flute always with him. So to a bhakta who is empty in him, empty of ego, empty of his own personal selfish desires, Bhagavan sings his songs through us. So like that, hundreds of things I can talk. Time nahi hai, isliye main sticking only to Geeta and this. You listen to all other talks of mine, already they are 5,000, 4,800. You listen so many shastras. Wonderful. So, in this way, to that Krishna, who in all these ways has loved everyone, served everyone, blessed everyone, took care of everyone, protected everyone, to him my salutation. To may that Lord, when I am saluting, bless me also. That is the meaning of this sloka. Okay, very beautiful sloka it is. Very good. So let us chant it 11 times and then all the three together. Om Sri Krishna Achyuta Anugrahena Paramatma Anubhava Siddhyartham Bhagavad Bhagavata Darshananugrah Praptyartham Sanatana Dharma Vedika Samskrutehe Ida Samskrutehe Punaruthana Jagana Vishwavyaptyartham तत्कृत समस्त साधक भक्तानां शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा शक्ति साधना संपदा सानुकूलता सिद्धि द्वारा दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री आदिशंकराचार्य कृत अच्युताष्टक स्तोत्रस्य श्लोकस्य जपं पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओके. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शंखिणे चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लभी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसविध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. Very tuning. Don't think that only in English and Hindi there is a musical, wonderful singing. We have thousands of Sanskrit stotras and all. If at all you know, you can enjoy the singing of them. So many. Now start. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिणे चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लवी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. I don't have the music touch or sense also. Those who have, they can enjoy this. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिणे चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लवी वल्लभायार्चिता यात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. Again, विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिने चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लवी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिणे चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लवी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिणे चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लभी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिने चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लभी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिणे चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लभी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिणे चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लभी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिणे चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लभी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिने चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लभी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. लास्ट. विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्खिणे चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लभी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसवे ध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. So Vishnave, to the Sarvavyapaka Vishnu. Jishnave, the Lord who is always successful in establishing Dharma. Shankine, who with the Shankadvani alerts us. Chakrine, who by punishing us or the bad elements teaches the lesson. Rukmini Ragine, who has so much love for Lakshmi Mata, Rukmini, the Shakti. Janaki Janaye, so to in Rama Avatara, beloved of Janaki. Then Janaki Janaye. Then the next one, Vallavi Vallavaya. Vallavi means Gopikas. Vallabhaya is beloved to them. Architaya, whom they always used to worship. And Atmane, who is the self in me. Then comes the Vidvamsane, who finished comes the Mama, who is so negative. Vamshine, the one who holds always the Vamshi, the flute in his hands. To that Lord Vishnu, who is sometimes in Krishna Rupa, sometimes in Rama Rupa, comes and does the Dharma Rakshana and protection of Bhaktas. To him, my salutations. Clear? Let us chant all the three now. अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरिं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिका वल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे अच्युतं केशवं सत्यभामाधवं माधवं श्रीधरं राधिकाराधितम् इन्दिरामन्दिरं चेतसा सुन्दरं देवकीनन्दनं नन्दजं सन्दधे विष्णवे जिष्णवे शङ्किने चक्रिणे रुक्मिणी रागिणे जानकी जानये वल्लवी वल्लभायार्चितायात्मने कंसविध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः कंसविध्वंसिने वंशिने ते नमः. I thought I did the two shlokas instead of yaad aa raha hai ek hi kiya kal. So one and third we saw, second we missed it. Tomorrow we will do that. Sorry, I just forgot. Thank you. Now the common sense thought is what? The mind's mischief of poking to do and to know all the unwanted garbage. Protect from just sticking to what you have to do, and when the God gives the work or information, gather and do what is to be done. Thus maintain decorum, maintain discipline, maintain dignity, maintain peace of mind, maintain the efficiency, maintain continuous success, maintain the happiness, maintain decency, maintain common sense. Then the Gita, 7th chapter, Sri Bhagavan Jara Marana Mokshaya Mam Ashritya Yatantiye Te Brahma Tadviduh Krutsnam Adhyatmam Karma Chakilam. See, when we listen to God, when we listen to the Guru, when we follow all that, even the moksha also comes from Jara Marana by the Atma Jnana. If that is the case, do you think by listening to God and Guru and Shastra that we can't succeed in the common small little goals and desires of the world? So, from the Lord, by following Him and instructions, you can succeed in the outer world up to the level of even getting to the moksha. Therefore, don't go away from God, Guru, and Satsang and Shastra. Listen from them, learn all techniques of succeeding outside, and slowly keep the goal of Paramatma Prapti and Moksha only. Then reach that also by following the Lord, by doing his upasana, getting the Guru in life, listening from the Guru, the knowledge of the Shastra, and practice it and reach out. Please listen to this talk today wala pura do tin bar, a lot of use it will be. Thank you. God bless you all. Om दुर्जन सजनो भूयात् सजन शांति माप्नुयात् शांतो मुच्येत बन्धेभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेतुमस्तो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतंगमय ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय, वेद व्यास भगवान की जय, समस्त गुरु परंपरा की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. श्रद्धा से सुनने वाले सारे युवा श्रोताओं की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. Thank you, friends.